Welcome to ISE 2022 in beautiful Barcelona, Spain. This is Rich Fregosa for AVNation.tv. I'm sitting here with Judd Guthmiller, who is the VP International of Daktronics. Judd, welcome.
Thank you, Rich. It's been it's a pleasure. Certainly enjoying the wonderful weather of Barcelona.
It beats being stuck in Amsterdam or some of the other colder climates when we were going through the rain. Right?
I was just at a show in another show in Amsterdam about a month ago, and it was as expected, rainy, overcast, which is a stark difference than the sunny weather we're getting to enjoy here.
Well, it's a true Spanish greeting here. So, it's kind of funny. Obviously, we've had some start and stops due to a little pandemic and a virus.
Yep.
And I've been talking to other exhibitors and people that I've been interviewing and really kind of getting your take on this is finally the opportunity to be back and for things to feel in our new normal. It's what we always wind up saying. But tell me a little bit about your return. You're in exhibiting.
Yep.
You're on the show floor. So
we are, yeah.
So you have a booth. So you're able to, you're going to have a best idea of exactly how it feels like compared to prior shows. What are some of your impressions?
Yeah, the biggest impression is just this human connection with all of our, definitely our customers and our partners and other acquaintances, but also the employees. I mean, you can't forget about them, where it's been over 2 years and we're, a multi-nation organization, a global organization, and we fly people in from all over the world to attend ISE, and this is the time where they've finally got to see each other outside of, a screen. So as we say, we get to see each other in 3D. It's been great to just reconnect with employees, customers, partners, etc.
And that's actually a fantastic point. I think it gets forgotten a lot in that not only are you talking about the people who are your dealers, your integrators, but with a multinational, these are potentially people who have never had the opportunity to meet, finally getting together within your own organization.
Yeah.
And so, I think we forget that sometimes. And so that's pretty awesome in terms of the 3D view. So we are here now.
We are.
You're on the show floor. You have products.
We do, yes.
So tell us, if we're going to hit the show floor, what can we expect to see?
The biggest thing is, as we all navigated through the pandemic, and Daktronics especially, we saw certain opportunities where we needed to do certain things. And one of them, on the positive side, was we really doubled down on the investment in a couple areas. The first, early in the pandemic, was technology. We saw that as we have capacity, we have really bright and talented engineers, and we wanted to retain as many people that we could across the organization. So we really doubled down on the investment of new technologies and products that we could offer across all of our global markets. And a dominant share of that investment went towards our narrow pixel pitch LED technology. And so today we're currently offering anything as low as a 0.7 resolution all the way up into 5, 8, 10 millimeter indoor, and then we've always been had a strong foothold in outdoor, and we've continued to refresh those products as well. But the big push has been an investment in the narrow pixel pitch solutions, and then thus now, as we say, with there's product development and then there's market development. The product development team, they're done. They got their job done. They've done a fantastic job, and now it's more in the business side to really do the business development. And we're really excited to definitely take care of our current partners as well as find new partners in all locations.
Well, and it's interesting again, going back to the multinational status of many of the manufacturers here. We're obviously in a multinational show. You do have the USA market, the EMEA market. How do you find that you're able to approach those divergent markets, but at least get some sense of consistency between them as well?
Yeah, it's a great point. We would say we would break down our markets into 8 key things. I won't bore you with all of them, but really in international, we've been at the international portion of our business for nearly 20 years. But Daktronics as a whole we're touching 55 years. And so we have a very strong foothold and great market share in many markets in the US. But if I were to shed the more spotlight on the international side, we have core business that we go after and take care of. Events, so stadiums and arenas is really what a big thing we're known for. Out of home, so all of our advertising customers across Europe, Middle East, Latin America, Asia Pacific, especially in the US, and transportation. We've grown into the transportation business in many locations. So that's all kind of what we would call our core business, loosely defined. But with the launching of all of these new narrow pixel pitch products, we're really going after what we're going to classify as more emerging markets. So industry, so your corporations, boardrooms, lobbies, and so forth, where people might want direct view LED. You have hospitality, so restaurants, bars, things like that, hotels. There is education, there is government, and so forth. So it's just an exploding industry, and we're really excited to be in the position that we're in to capture as much of that we can and serve customers to the level that we like to do.
So if there's an eyeball, Daktronics wants to get in front of it, right?
Yes. Yes.
Well,
exactly.
Well, speaking of eyeballs, if we want to get eyeballs here on the show floor, obviously if we've got people here, but say they can't make it to the show, how can they find out more about Daktronics?
Yeah, they can. The best way to contact us in any way is go to the website. Pretty simple, www.daktronics.com. And so that should direct any person to the right channel. And we would love to get in touch with anyone who's willing to reach out to us and answer any questions that they might have.
Fantastic. Well, if we want to find out more about Daktronics, we can go to the Daktronics website. Judd, thank you.
Thank
really
you.
Appreciate the time. And again, good to see you now again in Barcelona face to face. If we do want to find out more information about our other exhibitors, you can find it on the AVNation website, on our Twitter feed, and some of the other venues. But in terms of this interview, I'm finishing up with Judd. This is Rich Fregosa from AVNation.tv.